This is a very fun style to do and very creative, so I hope you guys will love it. To do this haircut, I'm going to be doing a section all around the perimeter to separate the interior from the exterior part of it, and I'm going to be doing about 2 fingers of width. This is going to be ideal for this haircut so I can design exactly the perimeter that I want. In this case, like most of the styles that they have bangs, the focal point becomes the bangs area, so I'm going to start my haircut right there. Because of the particular way he styled the bangs, kind of on a curtain bangs kind of style, you have to make sure that you leave it long enough. The sides are very short compared with a lot of other styles, so it's going to be kind of a diagonal back that just barely past the ear, so just right there. Once I'm done cutting the diagonal back to behind the ear, I'm going to cut the back area on a straight line. So I'm going to start first the center and then the one side and then the other side. As you can see, for this style, I'm using mostly the freeform cutting technique with a razor. As you can see right now, what I'm doing is I'm connecting this piece that I just finished right here on my sides to the perimeter cut. So on a diagonal back, I'm cutting, connecting this point to this point. This is not going to be your regular haircut, so for this section I'm actually going to leave this piece longer because it's got that wave on the front. So I'm going to separate that and put it on a pin so I can hold it so I don't cut it too short there. Now, using the length of the sides as a reference, I'm going to cut it straight up. It's going to be about 4 fingers of length. What you need to do is make sure that you actually cut it straight. Maybe you can leave it at the top a little longer so it gets square when it's dry. Travel the same guide on the midsection from one side to the other using the French method. To cut the lower part on the octagon on the nape area, we'll be using the same technique and cut it straight down to connect from point A to point B. Once you get that first guide, travel from one side to the other. To create the square shape on the top, I'm going to be using this hair as a reference and cut across straight using the French cutting technique. You go straight back, and then when you go to the back of the head, you can start pivoting and going around the curve of the head and then go back again. To make this haircut lighter and easier to style, I'm going to be using my thinning shears with a wider tip and texture the hair all around the head. As you all know, the hair goes straight back and up, so it's very important that when you use the thinning shears, you cut it on the direction of the haircut, so you can get that shape, then it goes up and it keeps it square on the corner. If the haircut is well done and shaped like I did, you're going to see how when you blow dry the hair, it's going to give you exactly the shape that you were looking for. When you blow dry the bangs, make sure you push the air on the center so you can actually get the hair to slick back out and then open and split. Now that I see the hair dry and styled, I can see where areas I need to remove some more hair with the thinning shears so it can actually give me even more direction and shape to the hairstyle. When you do this type of work is when you make a masterpiece. When I cut the basic haircut, I go really quick, but when I'm taking my time to tailor the style, I take my time to make sure it's perfect. On the longer piece, make sure you take your time to shape it the length that you want it. To get this particular hair color, I'm going to have to bleach all the hair so I can apply the color that I want. And now is the time to apply the red color that you all love. To get that wavy shape on the longer piece on front of the hair, I'm going to use the flat iron with this particular technique. These square texture hairstyles are very strong looks and actually looks great and people like the Wolverine. There are so many cool hairstyles at the JoJo's series. I'd like to know from you which haircut would you like me to do next on the channel. And here's the finished product. I hope you guys all love it.